Be prepared to negotiate. It's not often that your boss will agree to the number you came up with, so you must be ready to negotiate. You must be prepared to present your case with confidence and clarity. Doing your homework by following the steps outlined previously will make preparations for negotiations very straightforward. Also, if you haven't checked out our How to Negotiate video, you should look it up. 4. Build your case for a pay raise. If you're absolutely convinced that you should be earning more, first of all, you have to decide and settle on a reasonable salary you believe you should be earning. Then, the next step is to compile the evidence you will need to convince your boss that you deserve a salary increase. You'll then need to re-examine your past projects and the tasks you carry out for your employers. Collate data that shows how you exceed the scope of your job description and the quality of your performance. Make a list of your qualifications and accomplishments and gather evidence that shows what workers with similar skills are paid, and document it. You should also add your awards and the accolades you've received during your loyal service to your employers. Combine all of these in a logical presentation that will be used to show your employer why you need more money. 3. Settle on a realistic number. When you're doing your research, you should always have in mind that similar roles and responsibilities do not always equate to similar income. Many factors influence the pay scale of companies. The nature of the industry, the degree of importance of specific roles in different companies, bonus packages for unique tasks, and regional differences in income can all explain why workers who perform similar roles in some companies earn a lot more than you do. This doesn't mean you should ask for a pay raise. It means that you should value yourself in relation to the average pay that other similar employees in your industry and your company receive. You want to be reasonable. You shouldn't go for a low number, and you should also avoid a number that's too high. To get what you want, ask for any amount that's about 15% above what you believe you're worth. This is because your employer will negotiate with you, and any number you mention will likely be haggled to a lower price. When you demand a higher amount and it's brought down, it will probably fall within the range of what you wanted in the first place. You must be reasonable. Asking your employer to double your salary or asking for a bogus increase in your wages could offend your employer and cost you your job. Figure out the value of your skills. You don't go into salary negotiations without having a clear idea of what you're worth. You need to research your industry and figure out what other workers who occupy similar positions and perform similar roles are earning in other places. You can check out surveys by professional organizations or recruitment firms, check job boards, and see what other employers are offering. Use online tools like Glassdoor, Know Your Worth, etc. to do your research. You can even go on interviews just to see what other organizations are offering. Another approach will be to look within. If you think your colleagues earn more than you do in basic salary and compensation, figure out smart ways to get them to reveal their earnings to you. When you do all of these, you'll have a definite idea of your worth, and you'll be equipped with some of the leverage you will need during that important salary raise conversation. Outline the reasons why you believe you deserve a salary raise. Confidence in the value of your abilities, work, and achievements is the first step towards getting a pay raise. You won't be able to convince yourself or your bosses if you can't show that you deserve more than what you're currently getting. Stop complaining about your salary without taking the necessary steps to increase it. You need to review the description of the job you signed up for and identify the extra responsibilities and tasks that were not mentioned in the job description. When you can show that your contribution exceeds what is expected of someone in your position, and that such contribution has been beneficial to the company, then you have a case for a salary increase. A crucial factor is keeping records. Your employer is primarily concerned with the effective running and growth of the organization. Your long list of accomplishments won't be his priority. To have a fruitful conversation about a pay raise, then you must have records showing your efforts exceeding your job description and how those efforts have helped the organization thrive. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment below.